morning, YouTubers. It's Sunday the 15th of May 2016 today, and I'm just about to clean the pond out, but I just wanted to show you the amount of wildlife in it. There is no tadpoles, unfortunately, but if I zoom in without dropping the camera, you can probably see what I'm talking about. On the stones, it's just these little, don't know what they are, but they're all over the stones, and the flies are flying on the top of it. Let's see if I can get a better picture for you. Oh no, the sun's going to get in the way. But yeah, if anybody can tell me what these things are, I would be interested in that. Very interested in that. But I've come to clear the pondweed because there's a bit of pondweed in the pond, and I've come to clear the pondweed. Now, last year we put some pond plants in. We put some water hyacinths in, but they just rotted. So all the things we put in other than the hyacinths have done well, as you can see. And I even broke one of the water lilies from up in the other pond and put it in to see. It had some roots in it. I wanted to see if it would work, and it does. So I'm going to transfer a few down here. Not too many, because they do spread, but it would fill the pond up a bit, I think. Yeah, so I'll get on. And what I do is I hook all the pondweed out and I leave it on the side in case there's any creepy crawlies in it and wants to go back in the pond. So that's what I do anyway. But I'm a bit disappointed that we haven't had any frogs. I did find a frog sitting on this stone here, there, in the pond there, but it didn't go into the pond. It disappeared quite soon afterwards. So, oh well. I don't have any, excuse me, I'm burping again. I don't have any, I've just had my lunch. I don't have any frog spawn up in the other pond either. And I know Shirley had loads last year. So there must be a shortage of frogs about, I think, you know. Anyway, I'm going to get on. And if I do anything more, I'll let you see. Bye for now. Over the weekend, we've finished the compost bins, and I'm in the process of painting them. I've still got a little bit to paint there, and Brian's going to line it with, we'll line that end one with black liner. These other two should be fine, because the stuff in that one there is about 6 months old. The stuff in there, I think you saw Brian putting it in. It's really old. It's about a year and a bit old. And then this one will just be for the new stuff going in. And then once we use this stuff, then we'll put this lot, turn it over and put it in there. And then turn this lot over and put it in there, and so on and so forth. So that's going to make life a lot easier. Yeah. And there we are, folks. We've got the start of the cherries on the cherry tree. This is the first lot of cherries that I've had off of it. And by the looks of it, the bees have done their job and pollinated an awful lot of them. So look forward to that. Yeah. Now, YouTubers, I'm just about to hill up these potatoes again. I think it'll be the last time I hill them up. But as I was looking at them, I was thinking about when my children were little. Would have been sort of the mid-70s. And at weekends, when the season was right, the kids liked to go and pick the raspberries and the potatoes in the farmers' fields. And in those days they were paid £4.50 for a day's work. And it was very hard work. Well, the potatoes were very hard work. But the raspberries, they really enjoyed doing that. I mean, they enjoyed doing the potatoes because they were getting the money for it. But they enjoyed the raspberries better. And it just brought back memories to me. And I was thinking, you know, the farmers, they don't chit their potatoes at all. The machine puts them in the ground. They don't hill them up that much. I think they go over it once or maybe twice. But and I was trying to remember the yields that they were getting, and the yields were quite good. But there was a lot of scab on the potatoes, if I remember rightly. We used to go along, well, obviously we used to go along with the children when they were doing that, and we'd join in and help them, you know, so they didn't have much work to do. And it was pocket money for them. I mean, £4.50 in the mid-70s was a reasonable amount of money. It wasn't great, but it was a reasonable amount of money for children. Yeah, so they enjoyed it, but they didn't suffer backache like us adults did. I suppose it was because they were nearer the ground, I don't know. I can remember my eldest son, he used to do it on his knees. But it was good fun. So I will get on. I'm the only one, again, on the whole allotment. Keen or what? There, folks, the poppies are starting to come out. Very nice. Found out what these flowers are by the pond. They're a type of iris, I think. But look at how pretty that is. It almost scares the bees away. And the colouring, you know, the stripy things that's on it. But yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm very pleased with that. I'll have to find out the name of them. It'll bug me until I find out the name of that. I'm sure it's an iris. YouTubers, it's the 16th of May 2016 today, and we're back down the allotment. Brian's hilling up the potatoes for me because I didn't have time the other day to do it. It's a beautiful day today. No chance of rain, so I'm having to water everything. Later on, is there? Yeah. Well, I'm watering everything because I don't. Do you trust the weather forecast? Because I don't. I mean, they very rarely get it right, do they? Brian's got a unique way of hilling up. But it's effective, isn't it?
Yeah, I bet you break the ground underneath.
Yeah, it's a bit dry. The noise in the background is the school, of course. It's Monday, they're back to school. But Sunday, yesterday, was so quiet. This is actually a nice day today. There's no wind or anything. Maxie's over there lying in the background there with his water on his blanket. So he's quite happy. Yeah, he's doing a good job. We're going to rotivate that part over there, and that part will be for the turnips, which are doing okay. They're growing away. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a moment.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you up to, eh? What are you up to? Oh, you're a ugly-tailed dog, aren't you? Eh? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You know you are. You're a good boy. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. Max enjoys himself down in the allotment. Brian takes him for a walk twice a day to the local park, which is about a 5-minute walk from our house, and he's got a lot of friends there that he plays with, and he jumps about and exhausts himself. So it's nice for when he comes down the allotment, because he just rests then, because he's been his walk this morning, and so he just rests and waits to see what we've got to do, and then he's happy with that. So that's very good. Well behaved puppy. Now folks, with all the watering done and all the potatoes hilled up and a bit of weeding done, it's time for a cup of tea, or in my husband's case, a cup of coffee. And the puppy, he's quite happy. He prefers to lie on the cool stones rather than his blanket. I'll get back to you. Well, that's another job done, and I think we're going to go home now. We spent all morning here, so time for the puppy's dinner. So I think we'll pop off home now and get some lunch, and we'll see you in the next video. All take care now. Enjoy the sunshine. Happy growing.